Hey everyone! Today, let's talk about a web design choice that honestly seems so small, but has a massive impact on whether your audience can actually use your stuff. It's a super common mistake, but the fix? It's incredibly simple. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You're on your phone, trying to read an event flyer or grab an address, and you hit this wall. It's a blurry, pixelated block of text. You try to pinch and zoom, and it just turns into a bigger, blurrier mess. You can't copy it, you can't have your phone read it to you. It is just so frustrating.
And I mean, the difference is like night and day. On one side, you've got that image of text. It's a static picture, it's frozen. Try to zoom, and you get that blurry mess. But on the other side, you have actual live text. It stays perfectly sharp no matter how big you make it, and it plays nice with every tool you can think of.
So what is the fix? What's the secret? Well, it all comes down to this one simple but really powerful idea. For your content to actually be accessible, text, well, it should just be text. So what are we even talking about when we say an image of text? It's pretty straightforward. It's anytime you, the creator, save some words as an image file, a JPEG or a PNG, and then you pop that on your website. Usually you're doing it to lock in a really specific font or some cool visual style. And here it is. This is the absolute key, the big aha moment. Real live text can be changed. It can be customized by the person looking at it. But an image of text? It's locked, it's frozen in place. The user has zero control. And that control is everything. It means your users can make the text bigger if they have low vision. They can swap out the colors to get better contrast if that helps them read. They can even change the font, the spacing between lines, whatever they need. And this is a huge one. Assistive tech, like screen readers, can actually read it out loud. To them, an image is just a silent, empty box. Now, this isn't just a nice idea or a best practice, it's actually a global standard. It's part of the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, which everyone just calls WCAG. So let's take a quick look at the official rule. Okay, the official language always sounds a bit technical, a little formal, right? But the idea behind it is so simple. It's basically saying that if the tools you're using, to build your website, can make text look the way you want it to, then you have to use real text, not a picture of it. Let me translate that into plain English. If you can get that cool design, that fancy font, that specific color, that perfect spacing by using web code like CSS, then you've got to use real text. And with modern web design, the answer is almost always, yep, you totally can. But wait, this doesn't mean you can never use an image of text. The guideline is smart, and it actually allows for a couple of really important exceptions. So let's dig into when it's actually okay. Which, of course, brings up the question, does this mean we can never, ever use an image that has words in it? Are they always bad? And the answer is no. The guideline is really practical about this. It gives us two main exceptions where using an image of text is totally fine. Okay, exception number one is when the visual presentation is, and this is the keyword, essential. So what does that mean? It means the specific look of the text is the whole point. If you changed how it looked, you'd actually lose the information itself. Think about a company's logo. The text is part of the brand's identity. You can't just type it out in a different font. That's essential. Or imagine you're a designer showing off a specific font family. You have to use an image for that. And of course, historical documents, right? The original handwriting is the very thing you're trying to share. The second exception is a little more technical, but it's pretty interesting. An image of text is allowed if the image itself can be customized by the user. So what does that actually mean? It means your website would need to have its own special controls, buttons or sliders that let a user change the size, the font, and the colors of the text inside the image, right there on the page. You don't see it very often, but hey, it's a valid way to meet the requirement. Okay, so we've gone through the technical rules and the exceptions, but now we get to the heart of it all, the human impact. Because this stuff isn't just about following rules, it's about who we choose to include and who we might be accidentally leaving out. When we make that choice to use real, flexible text, we're not just helping a few people here and there. We're opening up our content to literally millions who might otherwise be completely shut out from it. You are directly helping people with low vision who need to blow that text up to read it. You're helping folks who need different line spacing just to track the words across the screen.
You're helping people with cognitive disabilities where a specific font or color scheme makes all the difference. And you know what? You're helping every single one of us who's ever tried to copy an address or phone number from a flyer on our phone.
So let's make this super practical, right? Instead of only posting that JPEG of your event poster, post the image, sure, but then type out the key details right below it. Instead of making your navigation buttons out of images, just style some real text links with code. And when you want to share an awesome quote, just type it out instead of posting a screenshot. Easy. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about for your own work. Is your content just designed to be looked at by a certain group of people in a perfect situation? Or is it truly designed to be understood, to be used, and to be accessed by everyone, no matter what their ability or what device they're on? The choice is often as simple as letting text be text.